Hi, hello, namaste. Again, I come with some more important 2 and 3 mark questions repeatedly asked in examinations. Definitely, they are useful to an examination. Dear students, keep watch. Go to the questions. The first question: there is a difference between labor with pay and labor without pay. The difference labor with pay, there is a deliver which gets a compensation done working time or days, and wages are given based on our day or weeks. Labors in small business, roadside businesses, factory labor, building workers, etc. etc. So these are labors with pay. Labor without pay are working is done without payment either in cash or kind. So here workers cannot be compensated for his work. They work for their self-satisfaction. Working in family, scouts and guides, NCC, and other internship courses. So those are labor without pay. The next question. Go to next question. The factors influencing distribution of population. The population not equally distributions in all parts of our country. So what are the factors are those? Physical features, climatic conditions, fertile soil, resources, industries and commerce, supply of water and food security. So these are the major factors influence the distribution of population. And another question, measure to control population. Nowadays population explosion. So how to control population explosion? Answer is family planning, women welfare projects, publicity and advertisements, and create awareness among the people. So these are the major steps we want to take to control population. The student go to next question, that is objectives of economic development. Objectives of economic development are increase of income, attaining equality, and reducing poverty and unemployment and inequality, and conserving resource and environment, and enhancing overall welfare of all. These are the major objectives of economic development a country must adopt. For the next question, that is, it is not appropriate to measure development through national income. So previous video I discussed about the per capita income. Now it is national income. So national income, population expands along with income is not true measure, and comparison of development between different level populations will not correct, and national income did not show individual growth and did not get per capita income and standard of living and education, etc. So because of the reason, national income cannot a true measure of development of the country. Go to next question. There is a gender discrimination. The reason for gender discrimination. Okay, nowadays. So what are the reasons? The reasons are patriarchal values, exploitations on women, female feticide and female infanticide, and lack of education to women, and inadequate implementation of laws. These are the reasons for gender discrimination. Next question, what are the measures taken to achieve gender equality? Those measures are strict implementation of law, implement of equal wages, providing education to all, and provide reservations undertake women in employment guarantee programs, and so reservation for even political field. So these are the measures we will be take to maintain gender equality. Go to next question. That is the role of women self-help groups. Nowadays there is a Sri Shakti Sanghas organized in every village. So how they are helpful? So they are helpful to share their meager resources, obtain external support, and undertake business and earn income, and trained in managing accounts in bank transactions, skills in work, and self-help groups are help women to earn, save, and spend. So now the women self-help groups are work for the upliftment of women. So that is the role of self-help groups. Go to next question. That is the importance of rural development and role of Panchayat Raj system. The two questions, the same answer. The importance of agriculture, non-agricultural development, increase demand for industrial products, generating additional employment, and increase of national productivity and agro processing, a small scale and cottage industry development, and reducing of poverty, and providing basic needs, and expansions of irrigation, enrich the rural culture, and providing government facilities to all. These are the importance and role of Panchayat Raj system and rural development. This is necessity for nowadays. The next question, there is money. The stage of evolution of money, how the money evolves. So the evolution or history of money, we know that there is a barter system, commodity money, metallic money, paper money, bank money, and plastic money. So these are the stages of evolution of money. The next one, the functions of money. That's very important. The primary functions are, it is a medium of exchange and it is a measure of value. The secondary functions are, it's a standard of deferred payment and store of value and transfer of value. So these are the primary and secondary functions of money. Go to next question. That is the functions of RBI. Functions of RBI is the most important question, repeated examination. The functions are monopoly of note issues, banker to government, bankers to bank, national clearinghouses, and control of credit, and it is a custodian of foreign exchange reserve, and it is promotion of banking habits. So these are the major functions of Reserve Bank of India. The student go to next question, that is RBI credit controlling measures. How it controls credits? There are two parts, that is quantitative credit control and qualitative credit control measure. The quantitative credit control measures are bank rate policy, repo, reserve repo rate, and open market operations, and varying reserve requirements. The next qualitative credit control measures are changing lending margin, ceiling on credit or credit rationing, and moral distortion, and direct auction. So these are the credit control measures by RBI. Go to next question. We know that these are the videos. Some of the important questions we can be seen and they are helpful to your examination. So wait to watch the next video. Thank you very much.